Welcome to English Talk Avenue. Here we share simple English stories that shape strong thinking and a better life. A strong nation is not built by buildings, borders, or slogans. A strong nation is built by the strong character of ordinary people. This truth is simple, but very deep. When we hear the word nation, we often think about leaders, governments, armies, or big speeches. But the real nation lives in daily life. It lives in small choices. It lives in how people think, how they behave, and how they treat others when no one is watching. A nation grows slowly, like a tree. Its roots are not visible, but they decide how strong the tree will be. These roots are the values of ordinary people. Every nation begins inside a home. In a small house, a child learns his first lessons. He learns how to speak. He learns how to listen. He learns what is right and what is wrong. If parents teach honesty, the nation gets honesty. If parents teach respect, the nation gets respect. If parents teach shortcuts and excuses, the nation gets weakness. A child who sees his parents telling the truth learns to tell the truth. A child who sees patience learns patience. This is how character is transferred from one generation to the next. Slowly, quietly, without noise. An ordinary student plays a very important role in building a nation. When a student studies sincerely, even when no one forces him, he is building discipline. Discipline is the backbone of a strong nation. A student who does not cheat in exams is learning fairness. A student who respects teachers is learning humility. These qualities do not disappear after school. They move into offices, factories, hospitals, and markets. A nation full of disciplined students becomes a nation of responsible adults. A nation is also built at the workplace. A simple worker who does his job honestly is strengthening the country. When a worker arrives on time, he respects time. When he completes his work properly, he respects quality. When he does not steal, he respects trust. These actions look small, but they create a culture. A culture where people trust each other. A culture where systems work smoothly. A culture where progress becomes natural. Without honest workers, no nation can grow, no matter how rich it is. Character is tested when no one is watching. It is easy to be good in front of others. It is difficult to be good when you are alone. An ordinary person standing in a queue shows character. He can break the line, but he does not. A person following traffic rules shows character. He can break the rule, but he chooses safety. These choices create order. Order creates stability. Stability allows growth. This is how personal character turns into national strength. Many people think corruption starts from big offices. But corruption starts in small moments. It starts when a person gives a small bribe. It starts when someone lies to save time. It starts when someone avoids responsibility. These small actions grow into big problems. In the same way, honesty also starts small. It starts when a person returns extra money. It starts when someone accepts a mistake. It starts when someone says no to wrong profit. When honesty becomes common, corruption becomes weak. A nation becomes clean not by fear, but by character. A strong nation needs emotional control. Anger destroys more than weapons. An ordinary person who controls his anger protects peace. A person who listens before reacting saves relationships. A person who thinks before speaking avoids conflict. When millions of people practice emotional control, society becomes calm. Violence reduces. Trust increases. Progress becomes easier. Emotional strength in individuals creates emotional stability in a nation. A nation is also shaped by how people treat failure. An ordinary person who fails but does not quit is building resilience. Resilience is the power to stand again. A nation without resilience breaks under pressure. A nation with resilient people rises after every fall. When people learn from mistakes instead of blaming others, growth begins. Responsibility is a key value. A responsible person does not wait for others to fix things. He starts with himself. Respect for law is another pillar of a strong nation. Laws are written on paper, but they live in people's minds. If people follow laws only out of fear, the system stays weak. If people follow laws out of understanding, the system becomes strong. An ordinary citizen who respects the law even when it is inconvenient is protecting the future. Law-abiding behavior creates safety. Safety creates confidence. Confidence attracts opportunities. Education is not only about books. It is about thinking. A nation needs citizens who can think clearly. Clear thinking comes from curiosity, patience, and honesty with oneself. An ordinary person who keeps learning, reading, and improving his skills is preparing the nation for the future. Knowledge shared is power multiplied. Ignorance spreads faster than truth, but truth stays longer. A nation that values learning never becomes old. Time is a national asset. When people waste time, the nation loses energy. When people respect time, the nation moves faster. An ordinary person who values time values life. He plans his day. He avoids unnecessary delays. He understands that small minutes become big years. A time-respecting society becomes productive. Productivity brings prosperity. Prosperity improves living standards. Unity is not sameness. Unity is respect for differences. A strong nation allows different ideas to exist peacefully. An ordinary person who respects others' opinions strengthens unity. Hatred weakens nations. Understanding strengthens them. When people choose dialogue over violence, the nation breathes easier. Peaceful disagreement is a sign of maturity. Cleanliness reflects mindset. An ordinary person who keeps his surroundings clean shows responsibility. Clean streets begin with clean habits. Public property is not someone else's problem. It belongs to everyone. Care for shared spaces shows love for the nation. Small actions like using dustbins, saving water, and protecting nature build a healthy future. A nation's image is the behavior of its people. When an ordinary citizen speaks politely, helps others, and acts fairly, he represents the nation. Respect abroad begins with respect at home. Pride should come from behavior, not from words. True patriotism is daily service, not loud claims. Leadership grows from character. Leaders come from ordinary people. If society produces strong character, leadership will be strong. If society ignores values, leadership will reflect that weakness. We should not wait for perfect leaders. We should become better citizens. Good citizens create good leaders naturally. Social media has given voices to many people. With this power comes responsibility. An ordinary person who checks facts before sharing news protects society from fear and confusion. Truth builds trust. Lies create chaos. A nation survives on trust. Trust is built slowly and broken quickly. A strong nation also needs compassion. Helping the weak is not charity, it is humanity. An ordinary person who helps others without expecting reward builds social strength. When people support each other in hard times, the nation becomes a family. Compassion reduces crime. Care reduces fear. Every generation carries the nation forward. The habits we practice today become the future tomorrow. Teaching children values is the most powerful investment. Values do not expire. Technology changes, but character remains the foundation. A nation that forgets values loses direction. Progress does not require perfection. It requires consistency. An ordinary person who improves 1% every day creates lasting change. When millions do this together, history is written. Big revolutions often fail. Quiet improvements succeed. A nation is not built by one hero. It is built by millions of ordinary heroes. The teacher who teaches with patience. The nurse who serves with care. The driver who drives safely. The shopkeeper who stays honest. These people do not appear in headlines, but they hold the country together. When people stop blaming and start acting, change begins. Complaints do not build nations. Actions do. Responsibility is heavy, but it is powerful. Freedom without responsibility destroys societies. Responsibility with freedom creates greatness. A strong nation needs hope. Hope is fuel. An ordinary person who believes in a better tomorrow works harder today. Hope keeps people moving forward during hard times. Despair stops growth. Positive thinking is not denial, it is determination. In the end, a nation is a mirror. It reflects what people are inside. If people are disciplined, the nation is disciplined. If people are honest, the nation is honest. If people are careless, the nation becomes weak. Change does not start from the top. It starts from within. If you want a strong nation, become a strong person. Improve your habits. Control your emotions. Respect others. Do your work honestly. Teach values to children. Small actions, repeated daily, create a powerful future. The strong character of ordinary people builds a strong nation, slowly, surely, and forever. If you enjoyed this story and want more calm, meaningful English content, please subscribe.